G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to City Tours Seville. So we're going to start things a little bit differently today because of the sheer size of the Seville city in the game. So we're here at the Super Siesta here. We've actually got a delivery to pick up, which is usually I try and cab it. But we're going to drive up into RT Log and take our delivery there. Now, the reason for that is because Seville is so big. So this is the furthest east it goes to as a company-wise. Okay, so as you can see, it's a fair whack away. And the furthest west is up here, Energeron, and also Vistas Power. So Seville includes these two companies as well as these, Calico as well up here. So it's a bit different. It's not as close-knit as a lot of the cities we've been to before. So we're going to hey, this is a good distance here. Going to pick up a bit of money on the way into the centre, and then I'll map out a good route and we'll get back to you. So before we do that and I'll cut away, we're going to just show you as we normally do. So we're just outside the Super Siesta here, and it looks like it's a good season. My trailer's due to be picked up there, but before we do that, of course, we are going to have a look at the actual pick up and drop off. So straight ahead you'll see a dock, and I would not be surprised if that's a dock that's for a drop off, just for the fun. So there's my trailer. And out back here in Slow Hill is the main loading dock area of the Super Siesta, which is a supermarket chain. So there's a few docks there, obviously more there you're dropping off. And that's it. So this is the back end here of Super Siesta. A good sized, and there's some more loading docks here, so don't be surprised as well if you've got some drop offs on this angle here. So it's very interesting, very, each, I mean, I just can't get over these companies. I do enjoy them. So I'm going to go and pick up my trailer now anyway, and then we'll start the journey into how we're going. Okay, so we have picked up the trailer. We're going to RT Log and we're just going to pick it up. So we don't often do DC tours with trailers, but just like I said, the sheer size, and I just thought, mate, we might as well get paid for a little bit as well. So we're going to get on our road. The roads are very interesting. It's great. You'll see some of the activity. I think we should be fine that way anyway. There is a car, but we're fine.
Turn left.
Go through the lights here.
Right.
Okay, so we'll just get through these little bits. Once we're on the freeway, I will pause the recording and we'll get back into it.
Keep right. Exit now.
Alright, so we're approaching a turn off here in the centre of Seville. You can just see just momentarily there on the stat nav, the flashing lights, flashing symbol. So we're just going to be going through down here, exiting right.
Get ready to turn right.
Got to remember I've got a trailer on, so I'm not going to go too crazy. And then we go straight right, so it's not too bad coming in this way.
And then continue straight on. Go straight on.
And we can show you here, we'll just show you now and where we are. It's pretty good.
The third exit.
So we're going to take down there for in the roundabout, obviously. But I'm not driving in third person down there.
Exit now.
So that's where we're going into there.
Turn left.
RT Log. which is pretty cool.
Turn left.
So we turn left here and we can see the man just park up here. So there's a man there. You can go down there for other things, obviously, but it leads to nowhere. And you get a good view here of the area.
Finished.
G'day folks, and we are back now. My trailer there you can just see to the left, and we're just going to have a look at RT log, and then I will show you how we've plotted out the course for the rest. So RT log here, as you saw it coming down, it's good size. So that's where your quick drop off kind of is. And I've actually done a drop off here, so I can tell you for a fact. It may change depending on the cargo, but I very much doubt it. The drop off is right here. That little gap between those two trailers, that's the drop off. So at least that's where I had. So yeah, so you can expect it to be down there. Does it change per trailer type or cargo? I don't know. I don't know if the game does that. So we're going to just depart now. But before we do, I'll just show you the map here for the rest of our tour. So the roads are a bit crazy. So yeah. So we're gonna take from here RT log. We're going to loop around to logistics at Atlanta, then down to ACC. Loop down around this way, go past here, up into the F7 and unlock most likely I would say a truck dealer. I think the one around here is Man. And then we're going to loop past the garage. We're not going to buy it. And then it takes us this way. I'll get some gas here. Onto the freeway, roundabout onto Sister, back on. Then we'll cruise this way here, down to Vista Power, up to Enedron, this way to this company here, and then we'll end in Collix there. So it's an interesting little tiki tour. Seville is big, which is fun. So yeah, no viewpoints within the city centre itself, but there is one coming up that you'll see. But yep, so that's the plan, Stan. That's what we're going to get going. So maybe less jibber jabber. Let's get into it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
So the sat nav in front there that you'd normally see, that you normally don't see, is just for your convenience, really.
And then keep left.
Just to see, so you have a better idea of where we're routing to. Now this is a quite intense driving, so there's a lot here. So once we get out of Seville proper, because this next area is not too bad, there will be some slight little jumps in this, cuts, not so much jumps as we get going. Anyway, so bear with this. Maybe a bit longer episode. They seem to be around about the 30 mark as well, but I think they're all worth it anyway. So let's get stuck into it, and enjoy. So do comment on how you prefer driving. This is the best way for me. I would attempt to do it the third person, but I can guarantee you it will be all over the place and it would be a bit more of a slower drive. So, interesting.
Turn right.
Okay, so missed the car here. So there is Logistica Atlanta. So we're going to turn left into here now. And then we are going to introduce ourselves to the crew.
Turn left.
Alright, so this is where you're. I've got a mod for the men instead of the flashing, so this is where you would enter. Come into here, you'd press enter and do your job offer or find out where your trailer goes. So what we'll do is we'll nick down this way first. So you got a few, couple of drop-offs here, or a couple of loading docks. So this could possibly be where it is here. I have been to Logistica Atlanta, but not this one. Actually, I have. I think yes. So you generally drop off here. If you go for the 90 XP, right here is your mark. Okay, yeah, right between those. That's where you'll go, babe. Now I don't know if you'll ever do a drop off or a pick up down here. I don't know how often it changes, but this will be quite nice to be able just to go into here. So yeah, and I would presume this, just where this trailer is in front of us, that would probably be your 15 XP, so your middle sort of range drop off point. So that's Logistica Atlantica. You'll see some information about it there.
Turn right, and then turn right.
So you don't see the indicators quick enough. There we go. They're both indicating. That's good. So now we're going into ACC. Over here, ACC is accident compensation. It means something different. So again, it's like a big centralized hub here for the company, which is brilliant. I mean, you could drive down there. I may end up crashing into an unknown barrier, but you could. Who knows? Well, this is where your markers. Dugs will start to freak now, and you will see there's the drop-off point again, and it's huge. So I think we'll cruise this way. Just have a look around. A little bit about ACC will be listed there as well. Again, could you imagine there might be some of these craziness? There could be drop-off points anywhere, pick-up points as well. Now they are, and there's a possibility, like I have mentioned before, some of the drop-off and pick-up points are actually internal. So you'll have to go inside a shed or a warehouse to collect your cargo or to drop it off. And this one here, for example, this is similar to what I had before. You can kind of get I got a bit bamboozled. Oh, there's my trailer, and reverse into the back of the trailer. Okay, yeah, because it's open, it's exposed. You've got to go around the other side, go to the doors. They'll open up automatically, reverse and pick it up. Okay, and the same for the drop off. So yeah, just be aware. It wasn't this company, it was a similar sort of deal as that. So that's ACC for you. Good size yard. I love these. Absolutely love them.
Turn right, and then turn left. Turn left.
Alright, so now we've got a little bit of a drive, not much. As we'll head towards the F7, so there's not much in the way of companies here.
Go straight on.
But we will keep filming this because obviously we want to kind of see what as much as we can. I'm going to turn the that off now, and you should be able to see the sat nav. That's got enough hopefully for you.
And then exit right.
Yeah, my lane's free.
Exit right.
Okay. So we're going to go down here, loop around the roundabouts, and kind of do 2 ball sets. And we'll be there momentarily, but it's all good. I'm enjoying this, the DLC, like I keep saying.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit.
So we're basically just doing a U-turn, yeah.
Exit now.
Again, another roundabout.
3rd exit.
where we'll be just turning around just to get on side.
Exit now. Turn right.
And Doug comes in late with the right turn there.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So petrol station there.
Exit right. Keep right.
So I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't go left here and then get onto the freeway, but that's why.
Turn right.
So up ahead you can see it's a DEF,
Turn right.
a DEF dealer. Doug's not going to like me too much.
Finding new
We'll
route.
pull in here.
Never mind. I'll
Pretty straightforward, nothing to write home about, but it's just a good place. So you've got the DEF truck dealer, and you've got a DEF and mechanics there. No, not mechanics. It's hang on, let me just check out that again. Yes, it is. I thought it would be F7.
turn right, and then turn left. Turn left.
And then we're just going to come around here. We'll bypass the garage.
Ready to turn right.
So we won't actually go into the garage, but right there you can see that's the base 1 garage for in Seville.
Turn right.
So we'll turn right, and then we'll turn right, and then we'll do the hokey pokey, and we'll turn around. This is just a shortcut. Yeah, normally you go around to the roundabout, but we'll take any shortcut that we can get, folks. So no camera on this. I'm gonna probably do no camera
Ready to turn right.
for these 2 tours, just because you may miss things with the camera there.
Turn right.
Now I do want to get some fuel, so we will pull in here and get some fuel. So I'll make a cut here while I do that, and then we'll be back to you when we are on the road. Okay folks, done all that, we're on our way back on the freeway, motorway. I don't know what they're called in Spain, but what we would call the motorway. Still in central Seville. We're just going to go to that the last company that's in the heart of Seville, really. And this is the way we go. So there was no. There's a few ways I tried to get the map going,
Then exit right.
so we could go here another way, but it wouldn't work. So, but this is good because the roads are really interesting. I'd love to see how realistic they are to the scale, you
At
know.
the roundabout, take the second exit. Keep right. Exit now.
And we are in Cesta. So again, you can see it's a hub. And there was talk, I mentioned that this would be the case anyway. Just so I got the map, I want to know where I'm going. But you can see here, I don't know if that is, but this definitely is. Look at the
Please make a
size
U-turn when
of this. We're just going to nick over here. We're going to talk to our mate. I'll bring this up again so we can see what the yard is like. And we will be able to. So yeah, I mean, just to see a scale. Look, you can go down there as well. That's obviously off map, so you wouldn't be going down there to pick up anything. But it's just, I just love the level of detail and how it just looks so open. Now, based on the fact where this trailer is, I would not be surprised if one of the places you have to drop off, maybe for the 90 XP, is, I mean, you got all these dogs, would be down there between these trucks. I would not be surprised because they put these trailers in their way. But we are kind of off the map, so to speak. But yeah, look, you can see the whole area here. It just adds to it all. So Cesta is probably like a massive supermarket chain, I would say. The information I put up there. Okay, and we're just going to drive around to the other side now. And again, you got the trailer in some places where you don't want it, so I wouldn't be surprised if again, perhaps, that is your drop off. But it goes down here. Just get past these trailers a bit, off the map a little bit, but yeah, you can see it's all lovely and jubbly. Absolutely gorgeous. I just love this level of detail. And you know, as the game updates and expands, SCS is known for, they just add touches to everything else as well. It's like viewpoints, adding it into Iberia, they're adding it into other parts of the ATS because that's where it first came from. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing it in the European Truck Simulator now as well, which is good. So that is that. We're going to try and find our way onto the motorway here.
Right.
Don't know if I was going to gun it. Watch out for Fern Bus. Bro. And we go this way. Yep.
Keep right.
Alright, so we're on to the motorway now. We're just going to be there. So our next destination will be in a little while, and I will pick it up the view shortly. We'll just keep going up here for a little bit. It looks pretty straightforward though. We'll get into the next lane. So we'll see you as we get closer to the next one. Okay folks, we're approaching our next company. We are just in a little I guess vineyard of some sort, maybe olive trees, I don't know. I like the look of it. You can see the windmills there. We are heading to a power company by looks, I presume, but yeah, interesting. We're going to turn here.
Turn left.
There's a farm sim tractor. So yeah, we're going along. Oh, I can feel that rumble. Alright.
Make a U-turn.
Doug's at the stage now. He's had enough as we approach the place. So looks like they're constructing a... Yes, okay. So this is a construction site for obviously wind turbines. Yeah. So if you pick up any wind turbine fans or parts and you're going to Seville, this is where you'd be. Nice. In terms of drop off and pickups, I'd say it'd be I don't have a clue where it would be actually. I wouldn't be surprised if it's down here. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's right here. You know. But it's possibly down there beside those pipes, or right here in this gap, potentially. I guess depends on what one you pick up. So that's cool. That's really cool to see. Okay, so we'll just get back on our way, and I'll pick you up. I'll pick up the action with you as we get closer to our next one, which is Urcon, I believe, and that's where you'll be in for a bit of a viewpoint. Kia kaha. Alright, so we're coming up to our second one here. Well, not a second one, our next one. And this is up ahead, but there is the viewpoint. So this is, I mean, look at that. This is brilliant. This is Urcon, I believe. I think that's what it's called, or Intercon. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll just pull over here, and we'll check out that beautiful viewpoint. Alright. Energeron. Nice. Gee, look at that thing. Woof.
When possible, make a U-turn.
So you're driving down here. There's a man straight ahead of you. Now I have done a drop off here. So it's a nice yard, and I can tell you, no, I haven't done drop off, sorry, my fault. But yeah, so you can't go anywhere else. Take you down here. I mean, I doubt it, but you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if this down here is somewhere they want you to drop off as well, but I'd say it's probably just in front of me there, next to the other two trailers. Yeah, that would be all down there between the other two trailers for the 90 XP. So either or, I would presume. For the 15 XP or the medium one, I would just say it's probably, depending on the trailer, you're probably just dropping off straight ahead of yourself. You may very well be in there for your 90 as well in the hub, or just down there, but that is Energeron. Can't seem to say it properly. So yeah, that's not bad, folks. That's not a bad little place. Nice little, again, electricity place, solar, obviously, solar tower. Alright, and I will see you as we get closer to our next destination. Alright folks, so we're here now.
Turn when possible.
Into our next area, the farm. It looks. There's the man in front. You can see the lights fading a bit. So we're taking our time, we're trying to get these done as much as we can. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but a good sized yard as well. Nice, a lot of buildings there. Again, some drop offs there. Like at orchards, I don't know what the sort of things they would have. I'm not sure if you do a drop off there, maybe, doubt it. Oh yeah, another nice sized yard. Plenty of opportunities. Your pickups are probably more likely here than your drop-offs anyway. So that is Poeta del Mar Menor. Yep, that's what it is. Alright folks, I will catch you and see if we can get to the next place before it gets dark. Alright, so we're approaching here, we're into Calico. So it's like a beverage place. I don't know if it's supposed to be Coca-Cola. I don't know. There is information there. I'll bring that up and try and tell.
Get ready to turn left.
So Doug's going to start to freak out again. That's what he likes to do.
Turn left.
And we are just going to follow the road. So here is the main hub area.
Nice ride.
And it's again, you can see it's quite large just by the size of the map there. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit more so you can see the entirety. Would you drop off there? I have no idea. You got your docks, I would say, yeah, plenty of places. Probably park there. And it looks like an external one now. I wonder, will this lift up? Nah. So I'd say you probably have a drop off there based on just sometimes where the trailers are. You kind of just the way they like to put you. Maybe internal, I don't know. You never know. You won't know until you find out. And I haven't explored them all in terms of deliveries. But we definitely have down here. Would not be surprised if a lot of this is for your pickups, which should be quite good. And exactly, so there's Calico there. We can go out this way. And that, folks, is the end of Seville City Tours, just in time before the light fades. And I need to get some damage sorted in my truck. Alright folks, so we'll see you there, and we'll see you next time for the next edition of City Tours. That was Seville. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a comment and like and subscribe if you're new, and like I said, if I keep saying, if you want to show me another city, I'll do that for you as the engine just cuts out. So yeah. Alright folks, I'm doing the thumbs up to the camera, turn the camera off. Kia kaha.